transparent pulls on the gel plate are possible and can sometimes improve an already beautiful paper. Oh, welcome back, friends. Today I have a tiny tip for you that involves my Magnum Sharpie along with fluid matte medium. And so when would you use this technique? Sometimes you want to transfer something that is not very wet. Like acrylic paints are very wet and they transfer well. But if you're putting down a Posca pen or acrylic, any kind of acrylic marker or Sharpie marker, it is not going to just transfer. So you're going to need to put something wet on top of it to pull it. And we want something transparent so that our beautiful paper that we've already created can show underneath that transparency. Am I making any sense? I hope so. Let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to start by drawing a design with my Magnum Sharpie onto my 6x6 jelly plate. So sometimes I have to go over it like more than once to get like a really solid black line. And you could see it's pretty wet, so we need to wait for it to dry before we do the next step. Okay, so it's pretty dry, and I'm just going to drizzle on some of my fluid matte medium. As you can see, it's pretty watery. And I need to put a thin coat, so I had put a little too much, so I'm brayering off some of the excess. And I'm making sure I have an even coat, and just spreading it around, making sure it's all covered. And I'm putting it down over this metallic print that I made. So I think this takes a little bit longer. First of all, it's very fluid. It is a matte medium and not a regular paint. So I'm giving it a fair amount of time to really pick up that marker. So I'm peeking under there to see how well it's doing. And I'm not too happy with what I'm seeing. So, and this was my second try, so I knew that this worked. And as you can see, the majority of it is still on the plate. So I'm going to salvage this. So I'm going to add a little bit more medium, and I'm going to brayer it again, make sure I've got a good coat. Only that left-hand corner transferred. And I'm going to try a different print this time. And this one is on rice paper, but I don't think it makes a difference. So you'll see that's the part that transferred. That is the only part that wasn't metallic. The rest of that print was metallic, but that corner did not have any metallic paint. So my conclusion is this does not work on top of metallic paint. So just keep that in mind. And I think the metallic paint on that particular print was a combination of iridescent pearl mixed with a green. Okay, so I'm peeking underneath and it looks like I got a pretty clean transfer. So this is a great way to add some contrast, add your marker after the fact. You don't have to do a single pull with layers. You can add this as an afterthought to maybe improve a previous print that you really liked. So the one on the left was the first one that I did not do on camera, and I was very happy with it. And it really transferred very beautifully with the fluid matte medium. So thanks for stopping by today. I hope you enjoyed this little tip. I hope it helps you with your jelly printing in the future. And don't forget, create, inspire, and share, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye. Have a wonderful day.